What's up everybody, it is I, Hero Vange, and welcome to another Pokemon Go PvP Kingdom Cup video. Now if you're watching this before your Kingdom Cup, congratulations, you just hit the jackpot. Why? Because I'm about to share with you my advanced strategies that will put you in a very big lead and will get you a lot of clean wins against a lot of your opponents if you're able to pull them off, okay? This is some high level strats here. I'm not even joking. Wait till you see the strats. There's gonna be 3 of them, okay? One of them you kinda already know. You already sorta know, especially like if you watch my Tempest Cup videos. The other 2 you might know, and if you do know, and if you were like holding on to them as a secret, I'm sorry for spoiling. Honestly, I was gonna hold off until my Kingdom Cup is done. But the thing is, my Kingdom Cup is on the 27th. It's at the end of the month. Honestly, I'd much rather share it with everybody and run the risk of it being used on me during my tournament than, not sharing it and being selfish. Right? Right? Now I've gone ahead and named the strategies. It sounds corny, but the thing is, if I say that word, you're gonna remember like what I said, and we're gonna be on the same page. So I don't have to like repeat the explanation over and over and over again, and so that we're on the same page, right? Plus, if you want to yell it out like a special move in anime during your tournament, you can do that too. If you do that to me in a tournament, though, you automatically win. No. I take it back. Now the first strategy is called ducking, as in quack quack, ducking, alright? Let's see how it's done. Okay, so for ducking, it's kind of like this. You're fighting a squishy, but high DPS Pokemon like Lucario with something that resists it. Okay, Altaria. Okay, so step number 1 is going to be burn 1 shield, okay? Because he's squishy, he's gonna need to shield it, right? Okay. The second step is, with your resistance, drain the energy and then swap. Duck, you get it? Duck into something that has higher DPS against the squishy Pokemon. What did that set up, okay? It set up my Blaziken to burn the last shield. And now I have 2 shields. His Lucario is fatally wounded. That thing's basically energy, right? So yeah, that sets you up for the win. It sets you up on a really, really clean win, right? So it's Steelix, sure. Alright, I think my last Pokemon is Lucario. I knew that, right? Lucario, and with the shield, right? It sets me up for the win, basically. That's what ducking is. You kind of like duck, you let the high DPS Pokemon take care of the squishy, and you're goods. Okay, so I hope you understand the concept. But let's talk team comp. What combo are we looking for? Okay, we're looking for Altaria, okay, as the lead. And then Lucario or Blaziken in the back, okay? Or you can go Alolan Marowak, who can do it, just as good as Altaria, and can also farm up a Shadow Ball in the process, right? I see you, Shadow Ballers. And basically the same in the back. That's what you're looking for. Let's go again. Okay, let's talk modifications. My opponent here is gonna do something a little bit different, but we're still gonna be able to pull it off, alright? Okay, so you already know this part. Resisted. Okay? And then burn 1 shield. Okay? Good. And then we're basically doing the same thing, but then I noticed that he takes too long, right? And I don't want to finish off Lucario because I want that energy, right? So I saw to my Blaziken, I burned the shield. I knew it. It was a Shadow Ball. And then I get off the Brave Bird. That's more important than just taking out Lucario. Why? Because if your opponent doesn't shield it, it basically almost takes out the next Pokemon, right? Or it burns another shield, setting you up basically for the win, because most Pokemon without shields are dead, right? Especially Lucario, especially Blaziken. Most Pokemon without shields, they're dead. Now, is ducking only for that specific one fight, Lucario, Altaria type of thing? No, you can actually do it on some other things. Let's see how it's done. Okay, so this first, matchup is not the duck. It's not it, alright? We'll wait for the duck, but yeah, just know that I'm gonna be shielding my Altaria because I want to practice ducking. This is like a practice match where I wanted to practice ducking. So, but usually I wouldn't, okay? But, alright. Funny thing, I actually wanted to call this strategy Slingshot. But then I found out that Slingshot is also a type of bikini. So I backed up from that. That's the duck right there. That's the duck right there. I got Steelix to around almost half health, right? And I know that Crunch, right, isn't gonna do anything to a fighting type. Resisted, okay? And then we do the Brave Bird. He's forced to shield. And now we have a shieldless Lucario. And what? A shieldless Lucario is a dead Lucario. Am I right? I've been saying that like way too much. Before we move on to the next strategy, I just want you to know that ducking is applicable to a lot of things, and I'm sure that you creative and very intelligent and excellent PvPers can think of a lot of uses for it. Okay, so, you know, surprise me. Not in a tournament. Dang it, don't use it on me, why? Now, the next strategy was made by my buddy, Cyril. Okay, shouts out to you. The man is an evil genius. He's gonna be playing a lot of sick games with you, okay? And I call this strategy banking. Let's see how it's done. This strategy is a masterpiece. I have to say, I have to admit. Okay, so the situation was, I was practicing ducking. Okay, so Lucario versus Altaria, I got this. I'm gonna duck, I'm gonna destroy this thing and just take this match. But I noticed that he's not throwing any charge moves. I'm like, okay, Shadow Ball, Shadow Ball. Nope, it's Power Up Punch. Alright, I drained the energy. Whatever, right? Whatever. He just destroyed my Blaziken. And then, because I ducked, it made it even worse. Because now I'm stuck with my Altaria. I'm stuck with Steelix. Oh my god. He owned me so hard. Do you see how evil that was? That's banking, guys. You bank the energy, right? You bank that energy, and then you play that mind game. Am I gonna throw a Shadow Ball? Or is it a Power Up Punch? You sure you wanna shield that? It's that type of evil genius thinking, man. Look at that HP advantage. Yes, I have the shield advantage, but you know, obviously he's gonna take this because of that HP advantage. Look at that HP advantage. That's a huge advantage. And you know, if you don't shield certain things, right? So this is gonna take quite a while, but he's gonna win this. Yup. How you doing today? Doing good? You like the strat? You like the strats? Okay, my friend owned me. The only weakness of this strategy is if you're extremely lucky or very good at predicting, but you know, it's a gamble. It becomes like a slot machine type of thing. Do you hit the jackpot with your shields or do you get a Shadow Ball to the face? Now, obviously, this doesn't just apply to Lucario. This applies to so many different Pokemon, so many different situations in PvP, and that's why this is a fantastic strategy. Shout out to my buddy Cyril again, freaking evil genius, alright? And yeah, can you guys think of some Pokemon that, you know, this applies to in the Kingdom Cup, alright? I see you there. Guys, look behind you, amongst the shadows, the people with the hoods, you know, chanting some evil words. The people who love a Alolan Marowak, okay? The Shadow Ballers. And also, the people who look like they haven't washed their face in a while. The people who love the Muddy Dragon, Flygon. This is gonna be fantastic for you guys, okay? It then becomes a mind game. Dragon Claw? Earthquake? Oh god! Bone Club? Or Shadow Ball? What is it? What is it now? It makes you even more dangerous. Right. And also, Lapras right there. Is it a Surf or an Ice Beam? Now, the last thing that I want to say about banking is that Alolan Marowak, Flygon, and I guess some of the other Pokemon that you're thinking of right now that require you to hit that, to land that big charge move to win, have become sub-meta in the Kingdom Cup, right? I'm pretty sure you can think of some. I just want to say, now that you know the strategy, you better watch out, okay? And that also includes me, because dang it, I shared the strat. Now, the next strategy is gonna be very familiar for, you know, the people who started watching me during the Tempest Cup, okay? If you guys recall, the ultimate Skarmory strategy, the Farmery strategy, okay? It's just knowing which matchups are farmable. And in the Kingdom Cup, there's a lot of them. There's way more than the Tempest Cup. And, you know, I just wanted to share a couple with you, okay? This match is so good because it's full of farmable matchups. Okay, so that's the first one. Bastiodon, Altaria. Bastiodon can farm. Here's the second one. Charizard, Lucario. Charizard can farm. You might have to shield though, okay? You might have to shield because Shadow Ball. But if it's not Shadow Ball, it's all good, okay? Alright. So, yeah. Farmable matchups is gonna be awesome for you because you can kill these Pokemon with just fast attacks, right? And then you can save that energy to throw on the next Pokemon, alright? Here's the third one. Melmetal and any fighting type Pokemon. I didn't have to do this. He's farmable. It's all good, okay? So yeah. And yeah, this sets you up for the win. Especially if you have 3 farmable matchups. I mean, right? Right? Okay, so right here, Bastiodon is kind of like the king of farmable matchups in the Kingdom Cup because he's so thick. Okay, so knowing and going for those farmable matchups is gonna get you ahead of your opponent by a lot. By a lot, guys. And I just want to throw a big shout out to Best in West, who made a fantastic video about farmable matchups. Really good video. I'm gonna have it linked right there. Another big shout out to my buddy Ryan, who gave me my very first lucky friend, lucky trade. Okay, we swapped shiny Kyogres. It didn't end up with the best IVs, but still, right? Friggin' awesome update as well. Good job, Niantic. You don't know who I am. It's all good. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope the strats help you on your tournaments. If you win, just keep me in your thoughts, in your heart. Remember to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't yet, maybe ding that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys!